Hello out there, party people. It's been a while, and I'm awake. I figured, let's do some streaming, shall we?
Please check in using keypad, touchscreen, or NFC. More information available.
In case you were curious, which I'm sure you're not, I do not have earrings in. These are my little headphones. And Dot's open ears. I love them. But I can hear the music and hear what I'm saying. I was wearing my big headphones before, and I couldn't hear myself talk, so I was like screaming. This. I know a lot of people play Cosmos on this course. I play Stouts. I am just... I know that there's that one hole that... What is it, hole 8? That you can, that's... You can drive much more often. I mean, you can't drive it very often with Stouts. I have before. You get the front tee box to the tail end and you get there. But more often than not. But, you know, a lot of times that hole sets up where, oh, nice shot. Where there's no chance of driving it for either ball. And then holes, it just, these Stouts just make 17 so much easier. Not always easy, but sometimes it's just so brutal. So, I don't know. And 16's always a bitch. I did sort of learn a shot with Stouts. Learn's a strong word. I've seen it. I haven't tried it. Derek Trumbley has been doing it with Stouts. A 7-degree ramp shot. 7-degree driver. I don't know. So we'll see when we get there. We'll discuss, shall we? Excited for Worlds. I'm wondering how many people, with the bigger field, how many people are going to back out. Although, I guess the field's kind of the same for the top dog players. They just added more spots. Like the extra number of people that they added are kind of like the ones they added for the silver and the bronze. No, because they only added 15 spots for that, right? Like 10 for silver and 5 for bronze, I think. And they've added, it was 96, and now it's going up to, how many people total? It's not 120. I think it's only 112, right? Or something. Yeah, so basically those are just the spots they added. I don't know. So maybe it'll be about the same as far as the quality of player of the 90. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. All right. I want to hit this without light. Myself a chance to go in. That's not going in.
That close from there? Are you kidding me?
I was going to say, how's everyone's spring? I guess it is kind of springtime. Here in Colorado, it has been spring for a long fucking time. We had the least amount of snow in the mountains in decades. Resorts, ski resorts are closing early this year. It's been, yeah. been very hot. We're setting another record high tomorrow. I don't know. It's supposed to get up in the 80s. In Denver. I can't even imagine what the fire danger is going to be this winter. And the reservoirs, we get all of our water from the lakes and stuff up in the mountains. Those things are going to be bare. Like Lake Dillon. It's in Frisco, Silverthorne, kind of the town down below Breckenridge. We get a lot of our water from there. I think it's going to be low. This comedian, I think it was Kellen Erskine. I think it was. A lot of people probably don't know who that is, but he said, he goes, they set this is not this year, this is a clip from years ago, but he goes, they set the record in Boise, Idaho, in this state for 106 degrees, beating the previous record in Boise of 105 degrees that was set back in 1878. And he goes, this 106 degree record experts have attributed to global warming, where the experts in 1873 attributed the 105 degree record to summer.
Nice fairway drive. Shouldn't be too much trouble here. Just aim a little bit left.
Put a wall up on this one.
Could have used a little bit more speed.
Golfer one with the putter and a shot at eagle. Golfer one is lining up.
We'll just play music in the background, but YouTube will block that shit. That still boggles my mind in this day and age. I can't believe the artists would actually care. I mean, the artists themselves probably don't give a shit, but the record companies and the rights deals to... That's mind-boggling to me. But I don't make them rules.
Oh, that was a lovely shot. Golfer one reading.
Looking forward to St. Louis. Got my room booked. This is that hole. See, Cosmos, that would be a pretty good look. At least it could get into good chip range. I can, too, because a lot of times I can get up into where I can click chip it. I've also, sometimes though, when I go for up there, I'll hit the wall and it fucking kicks me in the water, and that is highly unsatisfying feeling. And I'm not gonna this isn't gonna put me far enough to make it worth it. Just gonna do this. I have probably just as good a chance of holding out from here. Except for this shit. That was a bad shot. I'm in between clubs. Oh, wait a minute. No, not with the 5. I've learned my lesson to not punch with the 5. It comes in too low, and I've gotten foot. Not that it comes in too low. It bounces way too short, and it wouldn't even hit the green on the fly. It might on this setup, actually. No, it wouldn't. It's not worth the risk. I can play this considerably. It just won't. I'm trying to hold this motherfucker, so we got to give it the best chance.
This shot has totally insane.
From the tee, it's golfer one.
Yeah, had a little fucking snafu, so to speak, in booking a room for Worlds.
Golfer one.
Let's see here. So, the last couple of years of the Palms, I've stayed at Palms Place, and I got it through. One year I got it through like VRBO. The other one I got it through Strip View Suites. And if you wait, the closer it gets, the prices drop. And it's okay. At first I was like, this is cool. It's a big room. I got a balcony and blah, blah, blah. But then it's just dated. It's just, it doesn't, the rooms I've stayed in just don't feel like clean. And I mean, they were clean, so to speak. Although one of them, the shower drain smelled like a P-trap sewage. It was fucking, and I don't know. I was like, fuck this. I'm going to stay in the Palms Tower. And specifically the Fantasy Tower instead of the Ivory, because it's just more modern and stuff. But it's, it's more expensive. But I'm like, fuck it. It'll be worth it. Not as far of a walk. Much nicer room. I'm fucking in my 50s. I can afford to spend couple $100 extra to get a step up in quality digs, and I don't share rooms anymore. I stopped doing that. I'm not in my 20s anymore. Fuck that. All right, let's figure this one out. So I was like, okay, what's the best way to get a room? The cheapest way. And I'm like, well, what about Hotwire? Because they have those deals where where you don't know the exact hotel. But in this day and age, you can figure it out, and especially with AI helping you out. It'll walk you through, and so that you can look through the stuff on the listings, like the amenities and the distance from wherever the section is, the number of reviews, and they can say with pretty good certainty, like, this is the hotel that you're booking here. And so it's a good way around the system. So I was like, okay, let's try these apples. So I went on and I put, and I'm gonna be there a while, because the week before, my wife and I are going to see No Doubt at the Sphere, and so she's gonna come out, and then it was like, well, and we talked about it, like, so we're gonna do that, then we're gonna stay a few days, like we do. It'll be summer, we'll hang out by the pool, we'll go to nice dinners, see some shows, whatever. And then she'll come back home. And so the way it was gonna work out is that I could either fly back home, come home for like 2 or 3 days, and then go back out there for Worlds. And I'm like, and I like to get there early anyway. And then she was like, this seems like kind of a waste of money. Like, why don't you just stay? And I was like, yeah. So I'm gonna be out there longer. She'll probably fly back on that Monday before Worlds. So I'm gonna stay like Monday to Monday. So 7 days. And so I'm like, well, let's let's go in. Oh, you fucker. So anyway, so I get on my laptop and I opened up. I've got it. I don't have an Apple, so I use what is it that comes on I use Edge. Motherfucker. I can picture it. Whatever their free AI is that comes installed on it. So I use that, and I asked them, and I said, hey, this is what I'm looking to do. And they're like, oh, I got you. I can tell you with big certainty on which hotel you're going to get. And I'm like, okay. I like them apples. Bite. Oh, fucker. God damn. I nutted that 180. Ugh. Deep grass. No good. No good. Oh, you fucker. So I put it in. I put in the dates, and then I put in the area. You click on the little area, and it gives you that section where the Palms is. And it comes up with these different listings. And the AI's like, this is the one for the Palms. And it was a good deal. It was surprisingly cheap. That was mistake number one. But it was like, with this many reviews and this star rating, they were like, this is the Palms. That's what it was telling me. It was like, this is it. And you should book it now because it'll go up later. And it was like, I think I had it for 6 days. Maybe I had me coming in Tuesday. Honestly, I don't remember. But whatever it was like, it was only going to be like... With resort fee, it was going to be like $87 a night. And then like, or something, maybe cheaper. And then with resort fees. But so the amount that I was going to owe was going to be $215. And then the rest I would have to pay, and that was guaranteed for those prices. And the rest I was going to have to pay at the resort for the resort fees and the resort fee taxes. And so, like, I book it, and then I find out, and then it goes, you're at the Rio. And I'm like, no! Are you fucking kidding me? And I was furious. I started yelling at AI. You're an idiot. He was like, I understand, Chisholm. He was like, I see your frustration. He was like, he goes, trust me, you didn't do anything wrong. He goes, this happens sometimes. He goes... They changed he was like, Hotwire changed their mapping. And he was like, he goes, usually, he said in the past, the Rio has been a 3.5 star. And he goes, sometimes what they'll do is they'll change it. And it must have gotten bumped up to a 4-star. And he was like, sorry about that, and blah, blah, blah. And they were like, you're not completely out. He's like, there is a way to get out of this, possibly. And so I'm in the steps of trying to do that. I mean, it's $215. If I have to eat it, I have to eat it, and lesson learned. But, like, I called Hotwire, and AI gave me a whole list of what to say, and say it was mismapped, and they're going to say this, and they're going to say that, and then you say this, and then they say that, and then you ask to speak to a supervisor, and then they'll try to tell you they're creating a ticket, and, all this stuff. Then you got to call the Rio. And so, like, they called the Rio. This was all at, like, 2 in the morning. So they called the Rio. Or so they said. They put me on hold. And even AI's like, they might lie to you. And so they put me on hold. Then the lady came back and said, The Rio didn't deny the claim. So Hotwire says that they can't just cancel it, that the hotel has to agree to it. But the hotel doesn't have the authority to do it. They can just authorize it. So they said they called the hotel, and then that the Rio said, oh, we're not denying the claim, but the person that would authorize it isn't here, at this time of night. Or it wasn't clear whether it was just on break or just not there, like at home. It wasn't clear. And so Hotwire's like, we'll create a ticket. So then I told AI what happened. They're like, don't follow up this ticket. That is a way just to get rid of you and to make you go away. And they're like, there's no ticket, or if there is, it'll never get taken care of. And so I called the Rio myself, and then sure enough, they're like, yeah, the people aren't, you have to call in the daytime. And so I'm gonna have to call, and then hopefully they'll go, yeah, we can authorize it. But it's not like I get like a code or anything. I would just have to get someone's name. Then I have to call Hotwire back and explain to them, the lady in India, that, oh, this is who I talked to. They can authorize it. And then I called back the next day, and then whoever was talked to, like, they said the wait was gonna be over an hour, and I was like, fuck this, and I hung up. So I'll do it again as it gets. I don't know, some night I'll probably try to call, like, I figure, like, 9 o'clock on Vegas time. I figure they'll still be there, but they won't be dealing with people checking in or checking out. So we'll see. But I'm so I don't know. I checked on Priceline, and I haven't used AI. I don't know. I guess I'll just bite the bullet and pay, the full amount for the on the actual Palm site. But at first I thought I'm scoring deal. I was taking picture screenshot. I was going to post it on the fan board and be like, look at this. Everyone do this. And then, nope. Be a bunch of angry people with bookings at the Rio. And I've stayed at the Rio so much because this pool tournament I go to every year was always there. So that place, God, I didn't even enjoy it staying there during the pool tournament. I can't imagine when there's not a pool tournament. Like if I'm just there, I'd be like, what the fuck? I mean, it's not the worst in the world. They've remodeled some of their rooms, but it's still, they've remodeled it and made it a 3-star experience. But it's cheap. You can get cheap rooms there, that's for sure. I don't know. It's but I was thinking about saving money on the rooms, and when it's all said and done, if I save a couple $100, it's, for me, it's the game that I like. It's the quest of solving the puzzle. It's because I feel like I beat the system when I save a couple $100. It's not like that's gonna make me be able to like go to one extra nice dinner that I wouldn't have gone to because of this trade-off. It's just, that's why like at the end of the day I was super happy that, like, because at first I was like, am I gonna be forced to pay these resort fees? Like, because it says no refunds on Hotwire, and then I looked into it and it's like, no, you don't. You only owe that if you show up. So that $215 that I originally paid, that is all I'm in for. So, it's a $215 gamble, and hopefully I can get it back. I'm not going to give up on it. Okay, this is the one that Derek Chumley, and I saw a video of him doing it, but it was a different wind. As I understand, he said that you can do it with any wind, and Woody tried it with a headwind, and he said, dude, it wasn't even fucking close. He goes, I put my drive exactly where I'm supposed to, and I got the ramp and it didn't come anywhere close. And then he said he tried it with like an 8-mile-an-hour wind going a little sideways, but a little bit into him. And he said he hit it looked like it hit the front rock in front of the green. And he goes, but it disappeared through it and went in the water. I watched Derek do it with a 12-mile-an-hour dead side wind, and he made it. And it bounced, hit the green, and ended up long right in the rough. But anyway, the goal is to hit it right there. Right at the bottom of the strip. But you have to be in between the rough. Like, you have to hit it. I mean, I'm going to aim for it. I'm going to aim for the layup just to show. That wasn't good. So you want it to be right, kind of right there, right in between the thing. And then you hit a 7-degree maxed out with a roll. And now I don't know if roll is necessary, but apparently he said, and Derek's like, oh, I get there every time. I don't know. I have, like I said, I've only seen one video of him doing it. It's certainly not something that I'm going to be trying probably at Worlds. I mean, I'm going to experiment a lot with it, building up to Worlds in St. Louis, but if it's not something that's high percent, like if there's still a risk of going in the water and I've got a clean round going, I will shoot for my 28, during qualifying, It also depends. Now, in a match play, all of that could go out the window if I need, if I'm down a stroke or something. But it's nice to know that option. I mean, that wind wasn't bad for going for the strip. Man, that St. Louis thing, I can't remember who was playing, and they were playing Cosmos, and they played like a full 8-5 driver into a dead side wind, and it landed the strip. I was like, what the fuck? Maybe it was a 10-5, but still, I was like, dude. It was sick, and both players stuck it, but they hit it differently, or they had different balls or something. I don't remember. I just remember being like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? All right. 150. All right. Man. But right now I'm headed for a 27, yes, because of that hole I fucked up.
Ready to tee it off here is golfer 1. And it's on the green, Peter. Golfer 1.
And 18's a lot easier with stouts also. Depending on, I mean, it's easy with those two, but there are wins and setups where it is much tougher. Like this wouldn't be a picnic or thing. But especially when it's up top and tucked on the sides, it's so much easier with stouts. In my opinion, this isn't a good setup. Why is this so offset? I'm not 7-degree 7 fucked. Like when you get when the distance puts you at a 7-degree and the 7 degree is going to hit something, it won't get there on the fly, then it offsets. But there's no reason for this to be offset other than them just being assholes. I guess just because it's 18, so they're like, well, we got to make it a little tougher for you.
There's a lot of spin on that. Over to golfer 1.
Just a touch off the green, Jim.
Alaska, I have given up on Cosmos. No, I didn't. It's not like I played it incessantly for 2 months and then gave up. I kind of half-assed it, but I'm just more consistent with. I know that I'm giving up a couple of shots potentially, like when hole 6 is drivable. I understand that, but I fuck up the last stretch coming in with Cosmos so much. I'm like, fuck this. It's not worth the trade-off. And the penalty, the one stroke that I'm giving up on those holes on the front that are, I could possibly give up like 2 strokes. When I fuck up one of the holes on the back, like one fuck up turns into 2 strokes. So you're giving up 2 holes, but one fuck up on one hole on Cosmos breaks even on the deal. So, and I know this hole gets much easier with Cosmos. This is one of the ones, but this is still doable. You just gotta. So anyway, I'm just more consistent. I understand that if I'm playing against one of the pros, I'm basically sealing my fate by. Oh, that's a good shot. Basically sealing my fate by playing stouts, but so be it. Everyone can fuck up every once in a while.
Lining it up, it's golfer 1.
Down play. That's fine work, Peter.
Ready to tee off, it's golfer 1.
Get in. Nope.
That's close. Really nice. Golfer 1.
It'd be nice if the Palms gave us like a casino. Like when I go out for the pool tournaments, there's always a group rate, and of course they don't block the whole place. I mean, you got to call in early, but it's nice. And usually there's not a resort fee, and I'm surprised they can't work something out like that with the Palms, especially since Golden Tee players are gamblers, and they're getting a lot of revenue off of the casino games. So, and they're drinkers, so, I don't know. I mean, I guess their look is like, well, they're going to come here anyway. I mean, I guess maybe they run the numbers and say, well, how many players do you have and how many people have booked rooms? And if it's like, if 80% of the players are already staying there with the full price, then they're like, well, it's not worth it for us to give all this free, because there's probably still 20% of players that wouldn't stay here. I don't know. Still sucks that the sportsbook won't print out tickets with your name on a betting slip. They are just giving away money. They're giving away money because every single player would buy a ticket with their own name on it. Even the worst player in the tournament. I'd put that motherfucker up in a frame on my wall. That'd be fucking cool as shit. Between my oh no. Did I hit my 1-8? No, I still curved it. Wow. Damn it. That was a big mistake. Oh no. This is no good. Well, talking and playing doesn't help. Yeah, this hole is drivable, but it's, I don't know. I mean, what percentage is it drivable? Less than half, right? Or about half, maybe. I don't know. A lot of times, sometimes not drivable. Just you can put it in the trap. Now this one, sometimes you can go this way. Although it's stout, so I don't know that it's necessary. Where's that pin? Pretend hole 5 just didn't happen. So what that was? 5, yeah.
Ready to tee off. It's golfer 1. That'll work. Golfer 1. Golfer 1 is about to tee off.
This hole's so dumb. I don't know why, but I mean, there's a lot of dumb holes. There's something about it. It just could have been made with the retees. They could have made this hole something interesting and fun. They didn't do shit. Okay, let's see if we get there.
That's right next to it.
Golfer 1 needs
Years since I smelled salty sea.
Golfer 1 is ready.
Not a big fan of this. This would be nicer with Cosmos today, normally. Man, this is rough. This is rough. This requires some video golf skills. Oh God, I hate this so much. That's not gonna get around those trees. I want to play a fucking full in there. Huh? Full is a shot. hit that pretty good.
That found the fifth
I'm very
hole.
pleased with that, even if I don't make this. This drop chip, you know, when they give you a little further back, I cannot believe how often I fucking miss it. I can't believe it. It boggles my mind. I hit what I think is perfect, and it just, fuck, it seems to break low a lot. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It gives me gun shy. I got shots like this. Get over that fucking hill. God, I bet it won't get over. Yay! That lip was preventing my 7 degree. My 7 degree is my go-to clip chip club.
No complaints here. That's a nice lie. No way. Wow, what a shot.
Golfer one with the ball. And that's three. Great eagle. Golfer one is on the tee. Peter, this should check up nicely. Golfer one, a shot.
That hole would have been a little tricky with Cosmos.
Between the
I'm not Cosmos shy. I love Cosmos. I love them. And I've gotten pretty proficient at them. But I just play for what my better average score is going to be on a particular course. That doesn't feel right. Oh, no, it feels fine. That Cosmos talk I started. Go. Fuck you. God, that was terrible. Mud. God, that's bad. Fucking atrocious.
golfer one is ready to hit. Golfer one stands at the ball. From the short vegetation.
Uh-huh. That might fly on me. Feels wrong.
Close to the can, Peter.
No.
Golfer one with the ready to tee off. It's golfer one.
Someone else is doing well. I'm in tied for first in this home edition free battle. The competition is furious. Fierce, I meant, not furious. Alright. This is a pretty good looking setup, he says as he calmly puts it in the water. No, not in the water. Hits clips a leaf and goes in the fucking. Didn't go in the tree. Also didn't go in the green. God. Mud. Uh-oh, I'm in third. Well, I was in third, but I'm down a stroke.
Golfer 1 is about to tee off.
I don't know why, but on the old tees, this didn't change at all. And in the old tees, I was very good at hitting this green. And now they moved the tees, put them in the same spot, and I'm fucking terrible at it. I can't believe it. And I played Cosmos on the first tees. I don't know. I don't know. But not today. Not today. We're going to be good. Going to be good at our jobs. Look at him. He's so good at his job.
With an attempt. Teeing it up is golfer 1.
This hole is some of these setups with Cosmos, I'm like, what the fuck are these? Like this look with the wind dead in your face. Jesus, dude. It's tough enough with Stouts.
Golfer 1 to gain a stroke. Yep. Captain is it. Golfer 1, we're ready to go.
It's been a while since I've gone this way. It seems like it's been setting up for this a lot. 314. That's a big win though. And it's at the back of the green. This is a 4-wood. 4-wood special. This doesn't look bad. So if it gets there, that's gonna be our only question, I believe. Like distance wise. Alright, this should be, the math says it should work. Yeah, we're home. Go in the hole if you want. Well, that was a good 3-hole finish. Makes me feel good. Go eagle, birdie, eagle. Hole 5. How many strokes? What did I get in that hole? I went 1, 2, 3. What did I do? I went 1 in the water, 2, 3 in the water, 4, 5, 6. I got a 6 instead of a 2. 4 strokes. So that could have been a 27. That was an easy goal too. I just fucking blasted it. But I did not. I got a 23. That's what happened. But if I shoot a 27 on that course, I can qualify. I'm like, yeah. Like, let's go. Wonder if they're gonna add a TPC course this year. How many are there right now? I don't even fucking know. I'm talking about for Worlds.
Fine weather today
That one that they played in the tour, the last one,
for today's round.
that one's actually kind of moderately fun to play. I mean, yeah, it was quick chipping and stuff, but you still had to. I don't know. I didn't mind it as some of the others because it gave you eagle opportunities
Golfer 1.
instead of just fairways and greens. All right, we're going back to Cosmos. Is there any other course? Oh, the only other course that I play stouts on is Gap. I know a lot of people are playing. I just cannot find, with the new tees, I cannot find a reason to play Cosmos. I don't see any advantage on. There's one hole, like hole. It's on the front, like 6. It doesn't make it undoable. It just makes it tougher. You got to lay up short of the water and play a full into the green. That's it. And no one's going to convince me otherwise. Well, someone could. And I know some people are playing stouts on desert. I don't. I like Cosmos. I just think it makes it easier. Stouts, there can be some bad setups. The only hole that really gets tough can be says 17, but play him enough, you just no. Again, it's like easy, Woodson. That's a long way. This course is a long way away.
From the rough stuff.
One thing I'm going to do soon, I keep telling myself, I've been telling myself the last 2 weeks and haven't done it, is I am going to build a bag with plus spin clubs. I've just been I've been playing these hybrids for fucking so long, and I've got this 8-wood. I don't use this 8-wood on anything except for chips. Like there are certain looks where I think it's good, but I could chip with something else. But plus spin clubs seem to be. I watch people use that very effectively to their advantage, so I'm going to experiment with it. I need to start messing with new bags. Is this actually a setup where I can go this way? You don't see that very often. Yeah. Fucking A. Man, I can't remember the last time I didn't have to hit a 7 degree through the trees. Actually, I do remember. Just now. Like it just happened. Thanks, folks. Thanks, folks. Shows twice a week. Speaking of stand-up comedy, we watched the movie, is this thing on? Or is this still on? It's with Will Arnett. It's about he's going through a divorce and he starts doing open mic stand-up comedy. It's not a comedy. It's a drama. Laura Dern's in it. Riley Cooper's in it, but he's got a very small role. But he was the director. I don't know if he was a writer. But it was good. The first half hour is like, my wife and I kind of looked at each other like, is this going to pick up a little bit? And then it definitely gets better, and it's good. It was good. It was good. It has an independent movie, film, real life type of, things like you could picture that happening to anyone. Just life, dealing with shit, going, splitting up with your wife you have 2 kids with. Ah, that was the last little. No, I yanked it left. Straight Woodson has a better chance of going in. And then we saw. We went to the movie theater and saw. The fuck is that movie? The space movie with Ryan Gosling. Project Hail Mary. It was, my wife loved it. I thought it was very good. It was much better than I expected it to be. The first trailer I saw made it look so hokey pokey, like it just made it look ridiculous. Then I saw another trailer where it wasn't like they took the ridiculous parts out. I don't know. It's good. It's a feel good movie. It's a movie about space and alien and stuff, but it's a feel-good one instead of like a impending doom type thing. Well, there's a potential impending doom. I'm not going to spoil anything. But while they showed one of the trailers was for a Spielberg movie coming out this summer called Disclosure Day, and it's like an alien movie. That looks fucking badass. Not like Independence Day, nothing like that, but it's more like... I think it was like people, like aliens were here, and some people, like the aliens, had kind of not taken them over per se. They didn't give away a lot, but it just looked like one of those oh fuck type movies, you know? Yeah, not like aliens running all around, you know, shooting missiles and blowing up buildings. Not like that type. But yeah, it looked fucking good. Nope. Go in. Nope. It's a weird name. I was like, I can't believe they called it Disclosure Day after an alien movie of Independence Day. Granted, that was feels like a lifetime ago, but. My God. Perfect. It's like, if that's not on the green, that is complete user error. Like, that was just... If you hit it straight and hard, that goes on the green. Ooh. That takes away my shot. Not my shot. I think I learned it from Talo. The low 7 degree. But with the wind in your face, it won't skip. And that's unfortunate. I play that shot so often, I don't even know what to do from here. I think I gotta high tee this. I don't fucking know. This is a guess. I can't remember the last time I saw this setup. Oh, I don't remember. Oh no, you don't do that. That was fucking awful. Ugh. Oh my God. That was highly disappointing. Holy shit, what a bad shot. A tee shot. Did I high tee? I meant to high tee it. Did I not high tee it? I know I did. Oh, that's fucking bizarre. That cost me 2 strokes. I went in the fucking water. Or no, because of my drop. I went in the water so short, and they couldn't even. They didn't drop me on top of that hill. They didn't even touch the hill. Did I? Or did I? I did touch it. It's much easier to swallow when there's nothing on the line, that's for sure.
On the dance floor, Jim.
Golfer one with a birdie.
Alright.
Ready at the tee. It's golfer one.
Boy, I'm playing well. There's not a lot of. Probably the regular crew didn't play tonight. Regular crew being all those Discord guys. Usually there's a bunch of really good scores up there.
Drives it straight up the fairway. Once again, it's golfer one. That reverse course. Golfer one with an attack.
I'm already 2 off.
Golfer one is on the tee.
I don't go, I used to try to put it up close, and with my club set up currently, I get in between clubs a lot, so I'm like, fuck it. Especially, if there wasn't that
This will need a little bit extra.
plateau, then it wouldn't matter so much, but I don't know. I've decided that I choose not to play that anymore.
That one's coming back.
Golfer one trying to sink this.
Almost turbo off. I'm also not sure what that shot is, because I think it's wind dependent. I've seen people get it close with a 7 degree, but I can't remember if they're using low or high. And it seems like whatever I use, like, just the wrong way. This is almost a full. 8. So that's 9, and this one's like. So I'm doing math here. Yeah. Yeah.
Golfer one for birdie. In the can. Lining it up. Golfer one.
If you've watched any of my streams before, you find out I do not go in the corn. I fucked that. There's nothing wrong with going here, and you have full control from the fairway. I don't know what the advantage of going in that corn is. I've seen it, especially when the pin's in the front. Like, it won't carry as far as you think it should. I don't know. I don't seem to gain an advantage, and it seems to fuck me more often than it helps me. And in doing it this way, there's no penalty of doing this ever. I don't get it.
Kept it out of trouble.
But to each their own. Oh, there we go. See, I knew I was going to jinx myself on that. It's alright, Lauren. We're still alive. Baby tonight.
It's on.
He's on the green. That's all I can say about that shot.
Golfer one with an eagle putt.
Nope. Oh, I mean, yep. I mean, nope, it didn't go in the center of the cup. It went on the outside. I'm a perfectionist.
Turn to the tee shot of golfer one.
Baby tonight. Baby tonight by the fire alone and
Almost bombed it.
Well done in two. A birdie.
got to shuffle all my songs, and this one just popped out of nowhere. Well, I know it popped out of nowhere. I know where it popped from my list of songs, but it is Neil Diamond, "Forever in Blue Jeans." Fucking great. I wish y'all could hear it and sing along with me. Well, guess I'll baby this rather than crush. Just five. Here we go.
On the green and in good shape, Peter. Golfer one with a chance. Eagle. Golfer one is about to tee off. Obliterated that one, Peter.
Sweet ride, Jim.
Peter is dancing. Golfer one feels. Golfer one is teed up and ready to hit.
Big win. This has to be the way to play this. The thing I like about this shot is that if I miss, I'm likely to not go in the water. Come on, win. play this like I would backfired. Like, some say, well, you're pretty, so you might as well practice making that. No, because this up and down is not easy. So I'm going to practice this because this might come up in a very clutch situation in a tournament. And I almost made it. I almost made that motherfucker. I should be at 27 right now. But I'm not. Isn't that cool when I tell you what I should be at? Huh. Awesome. Ooh, I have not played this without a high tee in a long time. It just feels right. Yeah, it feels right. All right. I'm not playing very well. Well, it's not that I'm playing bad per se. I'm just made three. What I've had, like 3 bad holes. It does damage to the scorecard. But oh, this hole was so much more fun with the old tee boxes. A lot of guys would quick chip this, but I'm not a lot of guys. Golly. Not that I was like, this is definitely gonna go in. I just feel like it was a very misjudged efforts. The next song that's playing right now is You're So Cruel by, maybe it's called So Cruel, I can't remember, by U2 on the Octum Baby album. And when I went to see them at the Sphere, it was opening night, first show ever at the Sphere. Obviously the first show of U2. When you walked in the lobby, and I don't know if you've been to the Sphere or not, but it's very futuristic looking. It's like 5 stories high or something. It's It is so cool and badass. And they had a version of this playing that was really slow, and it didn't have it. It was like the drums weren't there. It was just the doom doom doom, and it had this echoey hollow sound. And then every once in a while, Bono's voice would come on and kind of in the echoey way, like just say one of the lines. It was so cool. And just walk around that place, and it was like, yeah, that's like one of the things I remember a lot about that show. But if you've not been to the Sphere, put it on your list. It is mind-boggling. No. Wanted to thumb that, but
Oh yeah, nice shot.
looking forward to seeing No Doubt. I wasn't like a huge No Doubt fan, but I liked all their hit songs and stuff. My wife loves them, and I mean, loves them's a strong word, but you know, same way she's into them. But anyway, I'm sure it's going to be a spectacular show. Third band, I saw the Eagles there also. That was it was fantastic. I don't think there's a way to not have a fantastic experience at that place, even if it's a band you just moderately like, and like just go. And pro tip, get tickets in the 300 level. The 200 overpriced, and you're like halfway up. 100, you're missing 5/6 of the theater experience. The fourth is so far up, it's cool, but you would get the sense that you're at the end of it. But in the 300 level, you're all encompassed, 360, and you get to see most of the, because the image is different, like up where you're looking here, just like here, like this is different than what I'm looking at here and here, but it's everywhere you turn. It's just like this. It's like being, it's fucking amazing, dude. Fucking amazing. But yeah, and so the 200 levels are like, because they're like kind of not club level per se, or maybe they are. I don't know. But it's the prices for those tickets. And when I say prices, because it's so hard to get tickets when they go on sale, because whatever band's playing, the fans are in line and all the scalpers are in line, so they sell out instantly. But so buying them on StubHub and stuff, they're like twice as expensive, and you're just a little bit closer. Well, I mean, no, you're closer up because you're like halfway under the dome versus 3/4 back. But you're still in the 200 level. You're still so far away from the stage that you're not going to be able to see them. But they usually project, at least some of the songs, they project the singers up live as they're playing up on the thing, so they're like huge, floating around in front of you. Just my thing. 300 level. Don't get 301 or 311. Because those are on the very edges. Again, then you'll get a sense that you're like on the edge where the curve of the dome is coming up. So you don't want those sections. The very center is like 306, and that's, tickets are jacked up because it's dead center. One off of those are just kind of a little bit cheaper, but still really expensive. So that's 305 and 307. So 304 and 308 are great bang for your buck. And 309 and 310. I would say those are the cutoff. It's also like playing the stock market too. You get to check the prices, and if you're thinking about going to one of the shows, they every single band so far has released like 20 shows, and then people go crazy and the tickets are expensive, but they always add more shows. They never come out and say we're going to play 60 shows. They do it in like little blocks. So don't freak out on the first, like, you're wasting money if you pay premium prices on the first shows. But then you just check and see how the shows are doing when it first comes out, and you're sitting at home on your couch, and do your due diligence and get on Vivid Seats or StubHub the day before the show, 2 days before, and then the day before, and then the day of, and check and see how the ticket prices are doing in the sections you're looking, and see if the price moves. If the demand is high, you know, obviously everyone knows the basic economics, but by the day of the show, the tickets might skyrocket. But if there's a lot of seats still left, you can end up picking up seats the day of the show for face value or below. And if that's the case, then that's the thing. Like, and you want to go see them, just don't buy tickets in advance. Just, you know, book your trip, fly out there, and then get them anywhere from 2 days. Or if you really, I mean, you just keep an eye on it. And if there's still a shit ton of resale tickets like the day before, don't buy them. Wait till you're at dinner, like 2 hours for the show. Because whoever's sitting on those tickets are like, I want to fucking sell these things. Yeah. But then there's the other thing of like the peace of mind of like, you know, some people are like, well, it's worth it to me to spend some extra money, so I'm not sitting there sweating about it. You know, it depends. It's like what I was saying about the hotel rooms. You know, for me, the cat and mouse game is fun. It's fun for me. But if I'm out there with my wife and, you know, for the No Doubt tickets, I got like the tickets that we got, and we're sitting in 309, and there were a bunch of premium. They had premium seat. You know, Ticketmaster does premium level. These were the first. The best tickets were the standard prices start, and I happened to get aisle seats, which are fucking awesome, and they were I got them when they went on sale. So just face value, I got them a long time ago when those went on sale. I think they were I paid $240 a piece all day, all in. And right now in that section, I don't know what they'll sell for, you know, what tickets are actually selling for, but that section typically is selling for like $400 right now. But then you go to the center, like 306 I was talking about, and they're like $1,200. I'm like, dude, you're just sitting a little bit further over. But yeah, I got lucky to get the face value tickets when they went on sale. And then the premium seats, like in that same section, just like a few rows up, those were like $375 a piece, and I got them for like $240, and they're just like 2 rows different. Yeah, it's just fortunate. Dum, dum. Put some bite action on this. I would hate it if I was wrong. I'm gonna backspin it. I'm not gonna. This is course management at its finest. Yeah, that would have been trouble with bite. Although I would have hit it a little softer, but still. First place. When these new tees came out and on setups where you can't get the second fairway, and me and Woody were trying to land this little strip. Oh shit, you can't see what I'm pointing at. You know, the little grass strip, and it's so hard because that thing's, especially with the side wind. And we had no idea about this layup, and then I saw it on I don't know, Florida or something, one of the streams, and I was like, Oh, well, that's easier. Yeah, laying up right there. Oh, I've said it before and I posted about it. It infuriates me that they have not put the new courses on the creator course. Good Lord, what is the matter with them? They're just giving away money because I would be spending. Instead of sitting here playing for free, I would gladly pay 50 cents a game. Fucking. Oh, it's infuriating. And it makes no sense. No sense why they're holding it. There's no benefit to them. It's not. Doesn't take extra programming because they got all the other courses. And man. I asked Travis, and he, he was very honest about it. He was like, he reached out to whatever, department or whatever was in charge, or as far as he knows, I guess, I don't know. And he was just like, this is part of the blah 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 team, and he was like, and they didn't have an answer for me or something, or no, he said it will probably be released, he didn't give me an exact date, but something, and he was like, but they're still working on it, and there wasn't an answer of like why, because I asked why haven't they done that, and he didn't even. If they weren't going to give him an exact date of when it was going to release it, they certainly weren't going to give an answer of why they've chosen to wait so long. It is mind-boggling. This is a kind of an interesting setup here, isn't it? I will say yes, it is. Gosh, I think I can get there with it naked. I'd hate for that. As long as it hits, if it hits that fringe of the rough in front, I'm good. I don't like IT here. God damn. This is one of the trickier looks I've seen on this hole. Yeah, this should be good. This mighty, maybe I'm supposed to be playing. No, I can't play a 10-5. Yeah, I can't even max this out, I don't think. Okay, there we go. Alright. Not as tricky as I first swear. I know this is going to be a long way coming in, but I just like it with this wind. And when it's super long like this, it's also good to have a 7 degree. I think. We'll see. I knew it. I knew it as soon as it left my hand. It rolled off my finger. Disappointing. Putting is my kryptonite in this game. Shouldn't be, but it is. That was terrible. 21. I was still up by a stroke. Now I'm down by a stroke? How did they make up 2 strokes? They went back-to-back holeouts? This is almost... Can I... I don't know. I'm just doing this. I wonder if an A5 could have... I didn't know if I was going to clear that thing. I wonder if that would have gotten on the green.
That's going to be sitting sweet, Jim.
Golfer one trying.
Well, now they're even. Maybe they were ahead of... No, they couldn't have been ahead of hole. Unless they're playing right now. I don't know. That was weird. Because going into that hole, it was 20. They were at 21, and I was at 20. Unless they fucked that hole up. This might be too... Daddy like...
Golfer one trying for.
See, it went to 25 again. We were tied going to that... Well, he was at 55,000 great shot points, so we'll see if it jumped up a lot. It's just bizarre. There's a glitch in the matrix.
Nice placement. Yeah, that's nice.
Golfer one with a look at it.
Where did they go? St. John's. 55,000 is now at 23. Craig Neck. No. I don't fucking know what's going on. This is bizarre. All I know is I'm back in first place.
Tee shot of golfer one.
Alright. Alright.
Golfer one.
That's a great way to finish the hole.
And I'm back in second. Was I in first place? I don't know what's happening anymore. I found out the other day, that you can hit a 10-5 naked and it clears that hill. I never tried it because I just assumed it wouldn't. I'm not going to do it now, but...
Good shot.
Back to brilliant play.
Okay, one mistake somewhere.
There's a putter from here.
I did miss a... Oh, missed a putt. Yep. Alright, now we get to have more fun. Go to the... orange stroke. Alright. Since the new tees came out, I don't know if I have a 28 on Gap. I know I've got a few 27s. I've they seem to just kind of fall right in that 25, 26 range, which is, you know what? And during a qualifier, that will put you in the top 32 all day. All day.
Today, and the course is in perfect condition for today's round.
I'm looking forward to an incredible round, Jim.
With the ball on the tee, it's golfer one.
Made the dance floor, but it's a long putt.
Golfer one. A chance at eagle. Count it. It's in. Ready to tee it off here is golfer one.
This hole used to be so much more fun. Oh, tees.
Sitting good, Jim.
Get in. Daddy,
That's how you do it.
say it with me. Like.
Lining it up. It's golfer one. Golfer one. Golfer one.
This is the hole that obviously is better with Cosmos. Shit, I might be able to get there today. For sure I can. Huh. That's rare. I usually got to lay up here and play a full, and that would kind of suck with that pin placement. It's better when it's back right. It's fucking money. But look at this little gem. Assuming it doesn't hit those rocks. My goodness. Thank you, Jim Z.
Golfer one is away. What a nice lie. Golfer one.
That's really the only hole I can find with fairly large, easy advantage with
Ready to
Cosmos.
here is golfer one.
And spin it right back.
Golfer one with a look for eagle.
God, I miss that. This hole, I miss the putt a lot. I don't know if it. Like I miss this.
Golfer one.
I've missed it more than I think I do. I don't know if it's a placebo effect and it's getting in my head, or if it really has like a slight turbo effect to it, because I seem to miss it high side a lot. I don't know. Don't know the answer. Now this hole is tough no matter what ball you're playing, so I don't. That was a tough look. Bam, baby. Ooh, someone else even that. I'm one of those guys that still gets excited and surprised when I make quick chips where everyone else is like, what, it better go in. And they're distraught when it doesn't. I'm just like, oh, well, that's what I thought would happen. Exaggerating a little bit. But like that, I didn't give myself a high percentage of making that. I mean, wasn't impossible, but I would say less than 50%. I'd say. I guess before I shot it, I would have given myself about 37%. Let's see. Hmm.
That's on. Nice shot.
Golfer one, feeling the pressure.
Oh, that's fine.
Already at the tee. Golfer one.
Oh no.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Alright.
Golfer one, playing for eagle.
I was like, don't put it in the water. That's goal accomplished.
Golfer one is ready.
That last shot was good, but this one could be better. That's on the green.
That's a pussy shot, I know, with backspin, but it's okay. Pick your battles.
Golfer one is teed up and ready to hit.
Closer than normal. You Can Leave Your Hat On by Joe Cocker. Is my next song. Got an eclectic mix. Ooh. Yeah. This is almost playing it naked, although I don't think I've ever played it naked here. I don't know if it goes over these trees. I'm not going to risk it. This is... Good shot, Woodson. Go in! You can leave your hat on. Daddy, fucking like. There's not a whole ice very often at all. And I don't even... In the old tees, yeah, like, I would... You know, in good setups, I would go for the gap. But now, it's just... It's too hard to hit. I don't even... It's not even consider. I get to this hole and I say, this is a birdie hole. That's all it is. I just pretend like there is no gap in those things. I don't know. Even if I was down a stroke, I wouldn't go for it because it's so low percentage for me. This hole, always tough. They've been giving this a look a lot recently with the tailwind that's kind of favoring, which definitely makes this more playable. Ah.
Prepare to be amazed. It's all
Go in.
golfer one. Golfer one is at the tee. What an epic drive, Jake.
Fuck. In between. Just gonna manhandle this. Alright. Well, worked out a little better than I thought it would.
Golfer one prepares.
Alright, don't be a death setup. Come on.
Golfer one is on the tee.
Well, I mean, I've seen worse, but it's gonna make me think for minutes. Kind of play a fool. Alright, I'm moderately pleased with that. Oh my god. If I was playing, I would lag the shit out of this if I was playing a qualifier. It wouldn't come close to going in because I'd be lagging it so bad. But I want to beat my 27. So we're gonna ram this right the fuck home, baby. How many are we doing? 3. Oh man, that is bizarre. I cannot believe how hard that broke for that many clicks. Wow. I mean, okay, it doesn't go in, but I cannot believe how it hit the green. That's a 7 degree. Normally just screams straight. That thing went on its first, and it landed pretty close to the hole too. That's fucking mind-boggling. Oh well. Fuck you. This fucking hole. I think when they had the bounty on this, and when it was like the bounty on 18 should be $1 million. That's true. Like, I'm assuming they just took it down. I mean, there's no way anyone hit it. I mean, I'm pretty sure if someone did that, I would have seen that posted somewhere. So 25, I would have had 27 if I'd, in the qualifier, that would have been a 27 because I would have lagged the fuck up on 17. So I would be very pleased with that. Kings Canyon. Fucking love this course. Love it. I think everyone loves it.
Check in using keypad or NFC.
A stellar play is dropping my handicap.
Fine weather today, and the course is in perfect condition.
Although that handicap is a little inflated because I was playing this a lot at home and in desert. Just trying different things. I don't know. And if I was fucking up, I was quitting, Alright, so I need to just start playing full cycles like this to get my handicap to where it's supposed to be. Not sandbag, but just get it accurate for the St. Louis handicap one. I can't be giving up 1 or 2 strokes to guys that played dead even with me or better. Antioch.
Ready to tee off. It's golfer 1.
Yeah. That wasn't the easiest look. There's a lot of ways to potentially mess it up. That's why I had it so fucking far away from the hole. 7 is a hole that I still cannot figure out with regular. I think I need to find a different club to use or something, or I don't know. Like I saw Gervais hit a high teed 8 wood in, I don't know if it was Wisconsin or Florida, and I was like, oh, well that worked well. You know, you still had to go around the tree, but I can't fucking get it to work. And obviously the high teed 7 bird works, but if the wind's anywhere close to being in your face, it won't fucking get there. If you have to swerve it a little, I don't know. It's not I'm not high percentage eagle on that hole. $35. Ooh, this is lengthy.
Golfer 1 following up that amazing drive for double eagle.
Nope. Fuck me.
Lining up the hit for 1.
Wow. Bummer.
Let's turn to the tee shot of golfer 1. Golfer 1.
Well, that looks like fringe.
There she is.
So that one was right 7. And that one I missed was a 10. I mean, it's not that big. And that went dead straight, and that 10 went. It's
Golfer 1 is lining
it's crazy.
killed that one. Turning to golfer 1. Hitting from a fine fairway line.
Good shot. Going hole.
First course. Golfer 1 trying for from the tee. It's golfer 1.
See, here's the setup. I wonder if I don't think a low T 8 goes under that. I know there's someone was like some club I don't have, like maybe like a 6 iron or something. I don't know. I'm gonna try this high T 8, but you got to go around this tree. I wonder if a full would work better. No, I don't like that. And when I play this shot, I always seem to end up left. Well, and that was way too hard. But see, I never come anywhere close. I don't know. I just resigned myself to birdie town.
Safe on the carpet. Golfer 1 will be
I mean, it's not like the majority of the field is getting eagle there, so no one of this stellar crew did. Oh, and I fucked up a hole, and I'm Still tied. I missed a putt. They must have gone in the water. There's other people here. 130.
That will cozy up to the can.
It's too bad they didn't make this hole more challenge, like make the gaps between the traps smaller and put the pin in between them. You know, they really could have, for a nice looking hole, they really could have made that more challenging. As it is, like, I don't think I've ever been in the trap.
Ready at the tee.
I don't think. At least if I did, it was very early on and I don't remember it. Maybe it's just because I'm so fucking good. You know, it's just possible for me to be in traps.
Got a slight breeze here. It's going to drift a little left.
This is one where I was like, I tried a 5. I was like, oh, this 5 punch is perfect. And it just went right in the fucking trap. It's like, never again.
Held back a little too much.
Golfer 1. A chance at teeing it up is golfer 1.
Oh! I mean, normally from this back tee box, it's like, this is all the way up, but I think there's any chance of that getting there? Fuck, it's close, isn't it? Be a long fucking putt. Well, I'm gonna fucking go for it, because I probably wouldn't. The only way I go for this in a qualifier is if I watch someone else do it first. I wonder if the 7 degree is... I don't think that'll... God, it's close. Guess I'm gonna do this. I think I'll get there. I don't think it's a problem, actually, now that I'm looking at it. I don't think it's a problem at all. I think I want to be pin high. Positive thoughts. Not even playing to the fat part of the green. Oh, I don't know about pin high, but we made it. 433 carry.
Golfer 1. Putting.
Ugh. To turbo or not to turbo? Fuck it. Fuck you. Hit dead straight. Fuck. Should have taken the turbo just a regular 2.
He's at the tee.
I don't know if that's going to get there, but we're going to find out. Should get there. Oh yeah, easy.
That made the green. Nice shot. Golfer 1. With the putter. Drops into the pin. Golfer 1. Marker.
Ah. Oh, if you hit that straight, you had a chance. God damn, that was fucking terrible.
Golfer 1. With a putter.
Man.
Let's turn to the tee shot of golfer 1. Golfer 1 is ready to hit.
Oh. Wow. This is fucking rough. Good lord, dude. This is one of the worst setups I've ever seen on this hole. Holy fuck. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna find out. I don't know if I can get around the right of that tree. I did. I'm very happy with that. Even though I'm nowhere close to the hole. I don't know how close to the... I don't know if I needed to push it that far right. 100-footer? Alright. God damn it. Come on. Boom. Boom, boom, boom.
With the ball on the tee, it's golfer 1.
Oh, that's a pretty forgiving look, isn't it? I've come to like this hole. I used to hate it at first, but no matter what the wind, I've gotten pretty high percentage eagle on this. Unless the pin's way left, you end up with a long fucking putt. But I mean, hitting the green, I've gotten pretty. It's not every time, but. This one's actually a little trickier than it looks, I think. Alright. Going home.
Field to be putting. Golfer 1 with the eagle there, Peter.
Be drivable. More fun that way.
Already
Aha!
is golfer 1.
Yeah, it's definitely drivable. It's fucking short.
Put it in a really good spot.
Golfer 1 with an eagle look. It's tough, Jake.
I'm not sleeping.
Golfer 1 is lining up.
That's right there.
Golfer 1 looking.
Alright, let's make this drivable. It's fun that way. It's been pretty forgiving recently.
Golfer 1 is
That's actually not bad. This thing will go a fucking country mile with the full into the against the wind. It's fucking crazy. We'll see. I'm not overly confident. Oh wow, that's in the water. Got there. That's for sure. God damn. Alright. I think I'm just going to play one more. I was going to do a full cycle, but it's getting late. Alright, we're just playing one more. What do the fans want? Desert or Celtic? I guess Celtic's more fun to play. I like playing Desert, but viewing wise, this is definitely more. It didn't. Oh, I went to. 33. That's pretty good. IMB. I wonder if has he been playing as much? I don't see his name on the boards as much.
Thanks, Jim. The condition of this course is perfect. From the tee, it's gone. What's the heavy? Golfer one. Now. That one's in. What an eagle.
For the creative course, dude, I would just do a course with nothing but hole 17 on this. 18 times with hole 17. It's that hole. Fuck. No, they hate money. They just want me to sit here and play for free. At home.
That's at least a one club wind in your face.
I don't think that was an accident, Jim. Golfer one. Golfer one is about to tee off.
Ooh. I don't know if that's going to get around. That'll curve too much. And do I need to hit my 7 degree? Do a little movement here. 50, 75. That should carry. Ah, boy. Almost go straight at it. I think I can. That'd be a long putt. Fuck. It's gonna be a long putt either way. I usually see this shot. Like, it clicks in my head, and I'm like, yep, there it is. Maybe it's this way today. It might be. I think it is. Fuck it, we're gonna try it. I'll take them apples.
Golfer one.
I don't go that way very often.
Eagle putt.
Alright, come on, Watson. Daddy like. Any other eagles? Yep. Oh, Point Verde. Is that a Toy Story?
Golfer one is lining up.
What's that, Mr. Hickey?
This backspin could stop a train, Jim. Golfer one for birdie. Putt.
And Wilmington. There they are, and the house. Oh, there's Jamie. Okay. Oh, Eden Prairie. It must be on Jazz. Alright, I finally found some
Golfer one is the putt.
some Discord people. I wonder why they weren't in the other tournaments. I like it when they're there, so I can chase them. I'm usually chasing them, not leading them. Whoa. Something is amiss. Something's in my track. Felt like there was like a kernel of corn in there or something. Daddy, like.
Golfer one, trying to cut it in for eagle.
It's that kernel of corn. Gave me some extra yardage. Didn't seem to trouble anyone else either.
Golfer one,
Must have the same kernel in theirs.
close to the can, Peter. Golfer one with golfer one is
Come in first because I don't hit it as close to the green as they do, to the pin as they do, and have longer putts. It makes me a better player as results by the scoreboard.
will it park?
Oh, a thumber would have been much better. 7.
Good birdie. Between the blocks, it's golfer one. A fine drive.
Fairway, a nice lie.
This one with the 7 degree will get. I'm surprised it didn't here. Will offset me because of the distance and the hill. It didn't this time.
Golfer one is down the tee. This is a pin seeker. Golfer one lining up. Eagle, we're climbing. Golfer one is at the tee.
Now that's where you want to be.
Oh. Did that clear by much?
Golfer one with
Oh, dropped a second. Someone decided to point.
Pick it up. It's golfer one.
Hmm. Wow.
That's on. Nice shot.
Golfer one trying to drop this putt. And there's a birdie. Golfer one is on the tee.
That's it, my favorite setup in the world. It's not even a good full. Goodness gracious, that's a long way too. Woo, this is a heck of a setup they gave us here today. Wow. Ooh. Alright, I don't love it. I don't love it. God, that's so bad.
Got any sevens?
That is nowhere near as much cut as I intended. Jesus Christ. Oh. That was very disappointing.
Wow. Just wow. Needs this.
Goodness. Yep. Good job, folks. I'd like to see how y'all played that.
It's golfer one.
I think it'd be a high tee full 10.5. Daggum.
A nice setup. Should be good from here. That won't quite make it there.
Golfer one. This for birdie. That's in. Ready to tee off. It's golfer one.
Not bad. Right on the green.
Golfer one. Golfer one is at the tee. There's a spinner. Golfer one putting for eagle. That will finish the hole. Golfer one is lining up. Ready to hit. It's golfer one.
I like to lay back for one of these drivers. That's me. All right.
1-17.
This fucking hole. Probably 50. $150, $160. This looks pretty good. All right. I like it. That's one of the better shots in this. I don't remember the last time I was this close to the hole, unless it was way up top and just.
Ready to tee off. It's golfer 1. Safe on the carpet.
Well,
Golfer 1.
one bad tee shot on a fucking tough look. I could have played for the fat of the green. I click left and just played the fat for a long putt. Could have been a 30. Oh well. Thanks for tuning in. If I don't see you on here before, I'll see you in St. Louis. And then Worlds, baby. Come on.